Post-meeting action steps, your Compass CRM. Now that you've successfully completed your buyer consultation and you've entered your contacts into the CRM, here are a couple simple steps that you want to follow. Now, the first thing I want to press upon you is this concept of data and documentation. The sole purpose of data and documentation is so you can make future decisions off of it. I'm going to say that again. The sole purpose of data and documentation is so you can make future decisions off of it. Now remember, when you're going to any place like the Ritz-Carlton or the Four Seasons, and you'll see us commonly use these examples because they have amazing customer service processes for high-end luxury clients like yours that you can mirror. Every single thing that you say is captured and is then used for your next experience. So now that you met a buyer, what do? The first thing is you're going to want to log the activity. When you log the activity, you want to click on in-person, and you're going to want to write in-person consultation, whatever the date is, stick the time in even if you have it, and just a couple notes that they signed a buyer broker's agreement, and leave it at that. So at least you know every time you met them. You want to log the activities. The next thing you want to do is the note section. Now think of the note section as anything important they shared. So if they shared something about their kids, their lifestyle, these little minor things that will help you build future connections. Remember, you're building this not only for today, but how you get them to be repeat and referral clients as well. So if they tell you things about their kids, the locations they like, schools, hobbies, this is where being a great listener really pays off. So all of those things are in the note section. So the next thing you want to do is their Med C. You'll want to put their motivations in for moving, what they're most excited about in purchasing the home as a result, their expectations of you as the agent, their past disappointments from other agents or other service providers, and ultimately any of those concerns. And remember, this is something that you constantly want to go back to. And the last thing is, every promise you make can simply be saved as a task. So if you told them that you're going to make a collection, what you want to do is click the task, and under the task says create collection, and make sure you do this. By, you want to say by 3 p.m., by 4 p.m., and then simply just put in the date, and then Compass is like your unpaid assistant, and it just organizes everything for you. So when you click on task, it'll have all the things that you need to do for your most important clients, and as long as you put the time on it, you'll be able to prioritize the things you need to do in a logical order that makes sense from you, and then you'll never feel overwhelmed. Remember, our goal is to simplify this, and your CRM is your #1 resource in doing it. So just a quick recap, when the meeting is done, you'll want to log the activity and always do that for future activities. In the notes section, you want to write down anything important that they shared, and in a separate note, you're going to want to put your Med C, their motivations, what they're most excited about, their expectations, their disappointments, concerns. And the third and last part is anything you promise to do, make sure you create it as a task and put a time in it. And when you communicate things, as a bonus tip, ask them, is it okay if I get you the collection tomorrow by 3 p.m.? Not tomorrow morning, not tomorrow afternoon, not tomorrow evening, because you have to remember, those words are undefined, and depending on who you are, when you wake up, and what your viewpoint is, you're literally setting up misaligned expectations. This is what you do with your Compass CRM after meeting a buyer.